one and all. Welcome to Car Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and pick a thumbs up if you want. So I'm going to do a reading, and I had a dream about NCIS Honolulu. It's a show. It hasn't happened yet. It's coming on sometime this year, next year. I think it might have been on in America, but not here in Australia. Well, not here in Melbourne, anyway. Just so I give you a heads up about the show, it's a one-off of NCIS, and that's been going for 18 years. They have two other shows, NCIS New Orleans and NCIS Los Angeles. They are all different. Honolulu, like I said, I don't think it happened yet. I don't think that it's still going, that we're still filming it. What I can say, I heard it's going to be different. I heard it's Stephen Tony's going to be in it. I'll tell you a bit about Stephen Tony in a minute. And yeah, it's going to be different. I don't know if it's happening in America or not. This said something about February, so I don't know if it's last February or this February coming. It's probably this February, because it sounds like it's going to be a build up on it at this stage. So that's what I know about it. I'll introduce you to Tony and Siva, just in case you haven't seen it and you haven't seen the show. So NCIS is a drama show. I call it drama comedy. My sister calls it a mystery drama. So it really depends what you call it. And if you watch the show, you know and see why I call it that. And then if you watch the show, you know see where my sister got it that from. So we can say it's, I call them like police. There is an actual name for it, but I won't get into it. They're kind of like the police, like FBI, that kind of stuff, and the sort of crimes, right? Mainly related to the navies, but other things too. So that's what they do, yeah. Each show, like the whole three shows, they have Law in Los Angeles, do different things. So it depends on what one you watch. Then they're all different, yeah. So that's pretty much the nutshell of NCIS. All of them are very the same in the sense that they are drama, and they all have comedy in it and mystery in it, so I'll put them all in together. So I introduce you to Siva and Tony. So this is Siva and Tony, just in case you haven't seen it. I'll be amazed if you haven't seen this show. And they've been, well, Siva's been on the show for 16 years, and Tony's been on it for, I actually don't know. Siva probably less, actually. She comes and goes a bit in this show, especially the end. Yeah, so the end. So Tony leaves over Siva. I will tell you a bit about it. They have a kid, and he thinks she's dead. Yeah, so that's pretty much what happens. And that's it. So that's pretty much it. In the show. The show's been running for 18 years in NCIS, and one of the other two shows been running for about 14 years. And that's pretty much it, yeah. So I'm going to talk to you about my dream first. I find this really interesting, this dream. The dream is about, I'm in a room, it's a movie theatre, or in this room where NCIS people go to do a live video thing, like a phone, but it's a video thing. I don't know what you call them. And I walk down to a seat. I sit next to a young man, and I see he has grey hair, thin, and I think, you look familiar, you know, that kind of thing. You look familiar, and I'm thinking, is that Gibbs? That's who I call him, Gibbs. And I thought, yeah, that's Gibbs, right? And I turned to him and go, you're my favourite, this is my favourite show, or something like this. I love watching you, or something along that line. And that's okay. I talked to him about it. Then I don't know if I'm the same person, but I'm talking to this other person, okay? And I go to this person, where's Abby? I just ask her, where's Abby? And that's where the dream ends. With my reading in my dreams, I do have other dreams and readings related to NCIS. So if you want to watch it, it's on my other YouTube channel. It's under the YouTube channel is Missing People Psychic Readings, and it's under NCIS, or you can just Google it. Yeah. So with the reading in the dream, I feel like this dream it's more like a debut thing. Like so how you have movies and you have a debut day when you open up you the first day you watch the show, and it's very big and everything like Star Wars, Star Trek, that kind of things, kind of like that. That's what I feel like this is. And someone just likes the show so much they realise they're sitting next to gifts, kind of thing. That's what I feel like it is. Yeah, so that's what I feel like it is. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a reading on it now. When I'm getting, Abby's gonna be in this show. This NCIS Honolulu. It's gonna be a long one show, as long as they want it to be. It's funny because I said that on one of my other readings. This lady at NCIS that is picked up. Siva will only last for about 3 to 5 years, and then she'll disappear. I don't know how, but she will disappear. And there's an episode or 2 episodes on NCIS, or it might be the same age. Sylvia's laying on the ground, and this lady overhears that she has the daughter, right? And she goes to shoot her, and Gibbs shoots this lady instead, right? And there's another thing on YouTube where Sylvia's talking to a guy in this restaurant about their kids. I feel like these two are connected to this, and I see Honolulu, Honolulu in this NCIS. I feel like they're gonna be connected together. It's kind of like a spin-off kind of thing. That's what I feel like that's gonna be connected. Yeah. The other thing is Tony Sue gonna talk about movies in this show. I feel like he talks about it in NCIS, and I think that's gonna come back on the show. This show, Honolulu, he's gonna talk about the movies. And the show is gonna be the same but different in other ways. Again, Gibbs gonna be in this show about 2 or 3 times, not that many. And I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a run-off thing. They're gonna win the awards over this. Stephen and Tony's child, I just quickly went over it. Tony and Stephen have a child together. This show is going to be more involved in this show. Honolulu, and I said Honolulu. I don't know in what way. Like she's going to be involved with the drama side or just been around the show. I don't know, but she's going to be more involved with it. What else did I pick up on? And some of the other characters like Bishop in NCIS, I feel like she's gonna come over a bit and go back a bit. Whereas I just said Abby's gonna be in on this show. What else? And I don't know how this is working. I really don't know how this is gonna go. But with the show itself, it's gonna save someone. I know this sounds silly and I don't quite understand it, but I'm hearing the show's gonna save someone. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So something's going on and it's gonna save someone. Yeah, I don't really understand that bit. But the other thing is the guy who plays Tony, the actor Michael. He's in a show called Bold. I don't know much about it. I think it's related to lawyers, court, that kind of stuff, but that's all I can tell you. The guy on the show, Michael, I don't know what his character is, I haven't seen this show, but he's going to leave this show over COVID, right? He's not going to die from COVID, but it's going to be emotional stuff, like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to work with this, yada, yada, yada. And that's how he leaves the show. And that's how Michael comes back on NICS Honolulu. That's what I'm picking up on. What else did I pick up on? NICS Honolulu would be more popular in NLCS, and I feel like that's more because of Tony and Siva, because Tony and Siva is the main popular people in NLCS. I like Abby more, but I feel like because of Tony and Siva suit together, and I feel like they're still going to carry on their storyline with them two together and having this child. I even seen this child, I can't remember her name, it's a daughter. The daughter's going to have children, and Tony and Steve's going to be a grandparents. Yeah, I even can see that in the show. So it's going to go for a long time, this show is. But it's going to be more popular in the NICS. That's what I pick up on it. That's pretty much it. And it wouldn't surprise me. This is another thing I just picked up. It wouldn't surprise me if they did another show on it. And see it's like, I don't know, another episode of things like that. And it's quite interesting. This is where the reading stops. But through this all, I find it really interesting because since 2015, I've been picking stuff up related to NICS. Tony Seaver playing They Were Married. What else? A few readings on it on my other channel. It's under the channel is Missing People Psychic Readings, and it's under NICS. I did a picture on something I didn't realize what it was at this stage, a picture, and it was very focusing on NICS, like little clues, and not just one person, but a group of people too. And the play's quite interesting in itself, but yeah, pick that up, stuff like that. I have dreams about them, and I did readings on them. It's all on the NICS under Missing People Psychic Readings. So that's quite interesting. So I've been picking up on them probably on the last 5 years, and I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why, but I feel like, and I could be wrong here, but I feel this Bendigo in Melbourne has some kind of involvement in NICS. I don't know how, don't ask me how, but I feel like they have a bit of involvement on it. So I feel like that's why I'm picking stuff up on them. I don't talk to people about it. I do work for Channel 9, Southern Cross here in Bendigo as a cleaner, but I don't really talk to them about it. I talked to a lady called Indy about my dreams and a picture I did, but that's pretty much it. I don't talk about the shows they've been running. I know they work with the Block. This is Channel 9. They work with the Block and Married at First Sight, and they got the 2 stations, 100% Hits and Triple M. But I don't even talk about them. This is on radio. They talked about what was it? If you die, what would you do it as your if your cast was open? That kind of stuff. I would talk about stuff like that because it's been on the radio, but I don't talk about things that hasn't been on the radio. If they talk to me, if they were talking about, I don't know, their children or their partner, I wouldn't be talking about that, with them. So I don't do that. So all other shows I don't talk to them about. So it's really interesting how I picked this up. So that's why I thought I'd share that with you. So I feel like something's been going on for the last 5 years, and I feel like this might be it. I feel like this probably was it. Like, and this is why I got Gibbs next to me and going, you like your shows, that kind of stuff. I feel like that's connected to this. And it's really interesting because I know nothing about the show. Like I said, I haven't talked to anyone about it. So yeah, I hope you like it. Subscribe if you want. Feel free to write for anything in the comment. It's not a missing person. I'm happy for you to say what you like. You like it or you hate it. It's okay. It's yeah. Yeah, and tell me what you're feeling about it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want, thumbs up if you want, and I'll see you for another YouTube channel. Bye.